Open the door, I've got to make a phone call! Look, can you open the door? Look, I've got a family brief.
Look, the reason I sound jumpy, old son, is because you don't realise what you're asking of me. But you're a big boy now, can't you? Look, try and manage a New Year's salve by yourself. No, look, it's very, very simple. What you do is you put a few quid on the motor car, see? And when the punter comes in, hey, presto, you take it off again. Yeah. Yeah, fine, yeah, okay, fine, yeah, I'll be up there, yeah. You happy now, are you? Mm-hmm. Well, if you're anything to go by, no wonder it's always raining in Manchester. I'll be in touch.
Where the hell have you been?
Grant, it's 8:20.
I can tell that someone talking about the weekend, then comes I'm still banged up in here.
Because I've been locked in my office since Friday preparing your case.
Case? What case? There ain't one.
Unfortunately, your wife and the police think otherwise.
She's setting me up. I haven't done anything.
Why don't you sit down and we'll run through it again?
I can run through it in 2 seconds. She fell down the stairs.
Look, if we're going to try and get you out of this...
I mean, try. I'm going to get bail, aren't I?
We are talking attempted murder. The courts tend to take this one seriously.
Really? I'm not exactly laughing about it myself.
I'm not saying we won't get you bail, but we're certainly going to have to fight for it. Which is why I've delayed the hearing until today.
Just get me out of here so I can go and sort things out.
Then perhaps we could make a start.
She was standing at the top of the stairs, she tripped and she fell. End of story.
So why is she lying?
I don't know. Why don't you go and ask her?
When's Grant in court? Probably today. Oh, I don't know if I could handle that. Locked up for attempted murder, he could get years. Is he pleading not guilty? I don't know. What, you're not allowed to say anything? No, OK, just drop it, all right? You're not very good at getting the gossip, are you? What was all that about? Well, what? I saw you when Phil went past. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, something's going on. Look, do you want a cup of tea or something? A cup of tea?
Morning.
Shouldn't you be at the shop?
No, Louise is opening up. I've got us all a coffee.
Well, I'd appreciate it if you got a move on.
Well, you can't wait, can you?
How do you mean?
Get me on my own behind those shelves.
We've got a delivery due any minute.
Yeah, of course we have.
But we're nearly out of tinfoil and batteries.
I was joking.
All right.
Don't worry, I won't let anything interfere with my work. It's your coffee, boss.
Peggy.
Yeah?
I wanted your advice on this Manchester deal, darling.
Yeah?
I've got a problem.
Oh.
Morning.
Hello, Phil.
Just had Marcus on the phone. Grant's in court this afternoon.
Is it still an attempted murder charge?
Yeah, Marcus is applying for bail.
How's Grant?
Well, he's been asking after you all weekend. You are coming to court, aren't you? He needs us there for him.
I think I better get dressed.
No, don't go, Frank. You're family now.
He didn't do it, Mum.
You and I both know what he's capable of, Phil. We've had the bruises to prove it.
Well, you got him wrong this time.
What? Was Tiffany trying to take Courtney away from him? You're honestly telling me he didn't lash out? Oh, please.
Phil. Go after all, son. You can't fall out at a time like this.
I've got to get a call. I'll see you later.
One minute. While you're up there, do me a favour, will you? Give Grant my best. Thank you.
Matthew, can I go and make a start on the club? No, I need you on the store. I'm going to see the supplier. You want to get out of the way, didn't you? This is something to do with Grant. Jamie, we're mates. I won't say nothing. You've got my word. Do you want to do the club or not? It's blackmail. Yeah. Look, I made a statement to the police. About Grant. Come on, you've got to tell me now. I was there when it happened. You saw him do it? No, I was downstairs and I heard him shouting at her. I wouldn't fancy grassing on him. Yeah, well, he shouldn't go around hurting people. Look, can I go and make a start on the club? Yeah, go on. I'll need about 30 quid. What for? The materials. What are you doing? Some wall hangings, lighting and that? You haven't got a clue, but trust me, you'll be strong. Go on.
Ah, madame, the breakfast is now served.
And I have taken the liberty of spreading a bit of the peanut butter on the toast.
Thanks.
We're out of orange juice, but I can pick some up today. Anything else you fancy?
Not really.
How about a nice dessert? You know, something really gooey and disgustingly fattening.
Yeah, okay.
It's great having you both around. I enjoy the company.
Yeah. If we start getting in your way...
You're staying here till you get better. At least that way I can keep an eye on you.
Yeah, well, we'll see.
Why don't you take that back to bed?
No, I think I'm going to go and see Bianca and the baby.
Well, how are you going to get there?
Oh, train.
Well, it's a long way up that hospital.
Yeah, I need to get out.
Oh, go on then. And talking of Bianca, I better go and get ready. I'm late for work.
Bye. Bye. What are you doing here so early?
I can't help it. I had to come and see him. And you, of course.
I thought you were so wrong.
No. I saw Simon earlier. He says hello.
Oh, tell him I said hello.
Right, if I sit down?
Yeah.
So has he been all right?
Yeah, he woke up in the night crying.
There's nothing wrong, is there?
He just wanted feeding. He's enough love his grub.
No, that's my boy. Having his grub.
I was just going to have a shower.
Oh, don't let me stop you.
Yeah, you can look after him.
Come on then.
It won't be long.
That's all right. Take your time.
Tiff, how are you today?
Yeah, well, I'm feeling a lot better. You know, you can't keep a good woman down.
You're looking great. Nice to see some colour back in your cheeks.
Thanks. You don't look too bad yourself.
Can I have a quick word?
Yeah, of course. Come in.
Look, I don't want you to worry, but I've just had some news.
Sounds serious.
Grant, he's appearing before the magistrates this afternoon.
Well, I haven't got to give evidence.
Oh, no, it's just the solicitors. It's a bail hearing.
Oh, it's all right. I nearly started panicking.
There's no need for you to worry. You ain't got a chance of getting bail. I promise you I won't let him anywhere near you.
It's quite romantic, really, isn't it? A bit like a movie. Gangster's mole and the cop.
And you know the cop always wins in the end?
Oh, yeah. Gets a girl, gets a bad guy sent down for about 30 years and then ends up getting promoted.
I think I'll just settle for the girl.
Ricky, just seen the doctor. She said we can both go home tomorrow.
A little bit soon if he's premature.
No, she said he's a big baby. He's feeding well, so there shouldn't be a problem.
Shouldn't be.
Well, she said he's in perfect health. He'll be fine.
Oh, that's great news. That's my boy.
Come on in. Taking you home tomorrow, aren't I? Got all your little room ready for you.
Right, I better get back to work.
Can't you stay a bit longer?
Well, I didn't ask Phil for the time off.
Right.
Can't have his dad getting the sack, can we, eh?
Will you come back later?
Yeah. I'll nip up after work.
Right. Thanks.
See you later.
Let me take you out to lunch.
Oh, I can't. I said I'd go and see Bianca.
No, I've got to get to court anyway.
You sure you don't mind?
No.
And, well, you don't think he'll get bail?
No, I was speaking to the officer in charge and he says there's no way.
He just said if he gets let out, he'll be straight round here for Courtney.
They'd make it one of the bail conditions. They'd be straight back inside.
I don't think you realise what he's like.
And maybe you don't realise what I'm like.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. I'm just being silly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tiff, if Grant did get bail, then I meant what I said. You come and live with me, yeah?
I've got a lot to get me head round at the moment.
Oh, no, I don't want to push anything. But I'll give you as much space as you need.
Well, I appreciate the offer, but let me think about it, yeah?
Yeah.
Has your Jake showed up yet?
Not yet. We'll be here.
I hope so. I've just sent Jamie to start on the club.
What's he doing exactly?
He just said trust him.
Oh, that's great. You know, if he makes a mess, we can kiss that deposit goodbye.
I didn't think I'd find the new Sadducees. It was only out last week, wasn't it?
Last Friday.
Go on then. I'll take it.
8.99, please, sir.
You've got some good stuff here.
Yeah, cheers.
Listen, everyone's talking about some rave that's happening around here. Do you know who's organised that?
Yeah, it's me.
Well, if this is the kind of stuff he'd be playing, I'll be there. Steve.
Matthew.
What's that boozer like on the corner? Is anything good?
Queen Vic, yeah, it's all right, yeah.
All right. So I might catch you in there sometime.
Tiffany, wait. Go away. Tiffany, please, please. We've got to talk this through. Just go away. Whatever's happened, I'm still your mother. Please, Tiffany. Don't touch me. What can I say?
I'll be with you in a minute.
So how many gigs have you organised?
Well, it's hard to say. You lose count.
No, roughly, you know.
20 or 30. I DJ as well.
A DJ? Now, that really is an art form.
Not many people realise that.
Yeah. What, you do all this on your own?
Well, I do have a very good team behind me.
There's too many posers in this business.
Exactly, that's what I always thought.
What can I get you?
Just a fresh orange juice, please. I like to keep a clear head when I'm working.
Plus, he's not old enough to drink.
Look, you grab us a table, I'll bring them over.
Yeah, sure.
Can I get you one?
No, I'm all right, Ta. So, what brings you to Walford?
Just having a look around.
Doing a bit of business.
Not sure yet. I'll have to see.
Yes, sir.
Orange juice and a bottle of lager, please.
Ian, you know that bloke at the bar? You don't know him?
No, never seen him before.
There you go, young man. 2.75, please.
Right, you're nearly ready.
Darling, I'm running a bit beyond schedule, love.
But I don't want to miss visiting
Neither
time.
do I, and I'll be with you as soon as I can, promise.
Peggy cracking a whip, is she?
No, she's not. We're a bit short-staffed. She asked me to help out, that's all.
Never thought I'd see the day. Frank Butcher under the thumb.
You couldn't be more wrong there, Pat. No, Frank was only saying this morning what a partnership we are. A proper little team.
Yeah, that's right, darling.
Glad to hear it.
Oh, and congratulations on the birth of your grandson.
Thank you, Peggy.
Oh, sorry. What I should say is, seeing as you're David's mum and he's Bianca's dad, is congratulations on your great-grandson.
I'll see you over in the cafe.
Yes, yes, Pat. There you go, Ian. That's what's known in the trader's game, set and match.
I'm going deeper underground. I'm going deeper underground. I'm going deeper underground. I'm going deeper underground. Feels come to rock me, and I can't keep my head. I get nervous in New York City streets when my leg gets interest. I know I'm better off standing in the shadows, but from humans with guns. But now it's too late, there's no escape from what they have done.
Glad we got out that shop. I haven't stopped all morning.
Yeah, it was really busy.
And well, it's easier for us to chat here. Christmas was really great.
Yeah, we did really well with Tinfoil.
I met at your Auntie Pauline's. It was really good meeting your three. They're great kids.
Thanks. It's funny how those Christmas crackers never shifted. We're stuck with them until next year now.
So what's this cellar club like then?
It's not up to much.
You think you get any of their regulars?
It's an older scene, you see.
What, like middle-aged disco stuff?
Yeah, something like that.
I bet the owner loves you if you're filling it.
Well, she doesn't seem too bothered.
Well, it's been a pleasure.
What is it you do, Steve?
Oh, I can't tell you that.
Why not?
Because then you'll know as much as me. Maybe one day I'll end up working with you. I'll see you later.
Actually, it's been one of my best Christmases. Kids thought you were really great.
Talking of tinfoil, we've run out of scouring pads too.
All right.
So we've got no idea who he is or what he does?
No.
But it's still okay to tell him about the gig?
I don't see why not.
Because we haven't got an entertainment licence. He could be from the council for all you know.
Jamie! You don't work for the council and dress like that.
Oh, no, of course not, because that wouldn't be fair, would it? To fool a complete idiot like you.
Jamie! Yeah? Open the door and let us in, eh?
Don't finish yet.
I'm not bothered.
Look, give me a couple more hours, yeah?
We just want to see what you're doing.
Come back home too. But look, get on.
Jamie!
It's like dealing with a couple of kids.
Oh, B, he's so gorgeous. Can't believe it was only a week ago I was stood there where you are. He is gorgeous, though. Can't tell you how it feels. There's nothing wrong with him. Having him well. Saying a little prayer for him every night. And I've been saying a couple for him myself. You know about Grant and the birth? Yeah. Well, I'm still pleased he's locked up, though. Well, let's hope so. He's got his bail hearing today. I think you've been really brave for it all. I don't feel like it, B. I mean, what if they let him out and he comes round to the flat? He won't do nothing to you, not now. It's what he'd do about Courtney that worries me. He ain't got a chance. After all what he's done, the courts would always let you have her. Yeah. Well, let's hope so, eh?
Come to gloat, have you?
I may see Grant gets what he deserves.
And what would you know?
Probably more than you.
Yeah, well, maybe if you hadn't wound things up in the first place.
Oh, so Grant throws Tiff down the stairs and it's all my fault, yeah?
He didn't do it. She slipped and fell.
Well, I know what it's like to stand by a brother, but even you can't believe that.
You know how desperate she is to get away? She lies to get Grant banged up so she can escape with Courtney.
You have to face the facts. He tried to kill her.
Now do yourself a favour and stay away. Because he don't need winding up.
Me neither.
Well, I'll tell you something, he's definitely got the old butcher chin there, hasn't he?
No, I can see a lot of David in him.
Move that, Lucy.
No.
Stop pushing. You frighten him. Anyway, you can hold him again later. You're coming up with Mum.
I do have a bit of experience, you know, Bianca, don't I?
Yeah, a long time ago,
That's true.
Sonia?
Push Sonia.
You're not a kid anymore, Frank. I'm his auntie.
All right, you can hold him first, then.
Be careful, Sonia. Mind his head.
Careful.
Oh, he's lovely, isn't he?
What?
Oh, but he's lovely. I can't really see David in him, Pat.
Oh, I definitely can from here. What's that face for?
I'm thinking he's changing. Yeah, Pat.
I don't want him. Give him back to his mum.
Give him here. Come on then, baby.
Yes.
You're changing. Oh.
Look, I've paid a deposit on this club and I want to make sure you're not making a mess.
A mess? You're talking to an artist.
What's he doing?
Jamie! Open the door, I'm gonna kick it in! You'll get your deposit back then, won't you? Jamie! Thank you. Get yourself ready for this? Yeah, I'm ready.
What'd you think? Well?
You are Grant Mitchell of the Queen Victoria Public House, Albert Square, Walford. Date of birth, H762.
Yeah.
Mr. Mitchell, you are charged with that on the 1st of December 1998, you attempted to murder Mrs. Tiffany Mitchell at the Queen Victoria Public House.
Ma'am, the prosecution seeks a remand for 14 days in order to prepare pre-committal papers to be served on the defence.
Is there an application for bail?
Ma'am, the defence intends making an application for bail.
The Crown will be objecting to the application.
Pardon me for asking, but are you insane?
It's spot on for a rave.
Oh, yeah, it's brilliant. The only thing is, it won't come off.
Look, I don't know why I bothered. You've seen my stuff before.
We're only hiring the club for one night. You're not going to spray it on the walls. I'll let you tell Annie.
Do you think she'll go nuts?
Nuts is an understatement. Market cellar. Oh, Jake. Yeah, where are you? Yeah, we got the place all set up. I don't care if you've been offered the Ministry of Sound. You agreed to DJ here. Jake, you can't do this to me. I'm not arguing either. You're doing this gig. Look, if you think you can just ring up here... Jake?
So he's not doing it at all now?
He's been booked for a better gig on the same night.
Well, that is just great, Hugh. You've dropped us right in it.
Hello, Ricky.
Hello, son.
What are you doing back so early?
Phil's gone off to call, so I just closed up.
I'm gonna get the sack.
No, I don't care. How is he?
When you went, he started snoring.
What, proper snores?
Well, not really loud ones, like little snuffles.
Listen, guys, I think it's about time we left.
Yeah, I've got to get back.
Thanks for coming.
We'll pop in and see you again tomorrow, right? Sonia.
See you later on, Sonia.
See you later, my darling. See you later, son.
Ta-ra, Ricky.
Absolutely wonderful.
Ma'am, the Crown fears that should Mr. Mitchell be released, he would attempt to interfere with the main prosecution witness, who also happens to be the victim of the offence, his wife, Mrs. Mitchell. Mrs. Mitchell has stated that the defendant has subjected her to a sustained period of violence, threats and intimidation. Indeed, the offence for which the defendant is now in custody being a result of what happens when Mrs. Mitchell doesn't comply with his wishes. If I could refer you to Mrs. Mitchell's police statement.
Watching him being born, I can't explain it.
I just keep pinching myself that he's all right.
Well, at least you knew beforehand.
I am sorry, Ricky.
You should have told me about the scan.
I was on my way to find you and I saw that Drazer. She told me about the Christmas tree rustling.
One of my brightest ideas.
You got to promise me you'll never do anything stupid like that again.
I promise. But promise me you'll always let me have a say about what happens to him.
Of course you can with his dad, don't you? Anyway, I think he knew that his mum and dad was raring and he popped out early to put a stop to it.
Maybe you're right.
And another thing.
What?
You haven't given me one single cuddle since this baby's been born.
I thought you'd never ask.
Mr. Mitchell totally denies his wife's accusations of intimidation and violence. Indeed, he considers them a slur upon his character that is totally unsubstantiated. Not once during the marriage have the police or the social services been called to deal with any violent situation. Moving on to the incident in question. A heated domestic argument was taking place. However, in the throes of this argument, Mrs. Mitchell, in her haste to leave, slipped and fell down the stairs. Slipped and fell. Mr. Mitchell is of unblemished character, having previously served for Queen and country. As for an example of Mrs. Mitchell's reliability, at the birth of his daughter, my client had to suffer the ignominy of taking a blood test along with another local man, a known drugs dealer. This due to Mrs. Mitchell being unable to remember which one of them was the father of her child. I therefore suggest it unfair to incarcerate my client on the basis of evidence which, at the end of the day, boils down to no more than her word against his.
Peggy!
Yeah, I'm coming now.
Come on in, sweetheart.
Oh, what's all this?
I want you to imagine that it's New Year's Eve. And Big Ben says 2 minutes to 12.
You've lost me.
I'm trying to find the best way to tell you, darling. I've got to be in Manchester on New Year's Eve.
Oh, no.
Yes, I know. I couldn't pick the worst time.
But you can't go, Frank. I need you
Peggy,
here.
I've shouted, I've screamed, I've done everything I can to get out of it, darling.
Out of what?
This ruddy sow. Plus the fact I haven't even given Janine or Claire their Christmas presents yet.
Well, can't you go on New Year's Day?
Peggy, I'm sorry, darling. I've got no choice.
I think I'm going to need this.
Look, next year we're sitting together as husband and wife. You've got to join me in a toast to that. To you, to me, to us.
To us.
Happy New Year.
Let's hope so.
Mr. Mitchell, after hearing the Crown's concern regarding the interference with witnesses, the seriousness of the offence and the likely outcome if found guilty, I have decided to remand you in custody until your next appearance for the committal hearing. Take him down.
She fell. I didn't touch her.
The stuff of soap a few miles west of Walford, but this is fact, not fiction. Meet the community of Paddington Green, a new series for BBC One. Next.